Texas National Guard specialist Bishop Evans is presumed dead after he disappeared under the waters of the Rio Grande Friday while trying to save migrants from drowning. Migrants who, as it turns out, were drug smugglers.
Those two men he was trying to save were smuggling drugs. The silence on this from the White House has been deafening.
Weird. Haven't heard a huge uproar from the left about this. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure most people don't even know it happened. But this was a black life that mattered. A life lost because of this administration's senseless border policies and total lack of give a crap about American lives. And every single person in this country should know his name. Too bad they won't. So Elon Musk has officially bought Twitter, which spells disaster for the woke censorship mob and could usher in a whole new era for social media. And chances are that's probably the biggest story you'll hear today. But I would argue that this one's bigger, or at least it should be. A National Guardsman who wore the uniform bearing the flag of the United States of America died last week trying to save migrants from drowning in the Rio Grande. Migrants who were actually drug smugglers. And if that doesn't make your blood boil, you're a statue. At just 22 years old, Texas National Guard specialist Bishop Evans jumped into the river to save two people who were struggling in the current. Those two people made it to the safety of the riverbank. But Evans disappeared and never came back up. Texas Rangers have confirmed that the two people Evans was trying to help when he was swept away were involved in illicit transnational narcotics trafficking and have been taken into federal custody. Now, if that is not the most senseless thing you have ever heard, here's a young man barely at the start of his life who died because this administration has left our borders wide open to everyone from immigrants who want to cut the line to drug smugglers who don't care who they kill or maim while dumping crate loads of fentanyl, heroin, cocaine, and meth into our streets. Does anybody on the left care about this black life that mattered? You know, while you're sobbing hyperbolic over the people jumping the turnstile to get into this country, do you even care about the price that people here are having to pay for it? I didn't know Evans from Adam, but I'd be shocked if he thought twice about jumping into a raging river to help people who otherwise may have drowned. He represented the absolute best this country has to offer, and he lost his life saving people who should never have been in this country, who should never have had a way into this country, and for whom this administration has rolled out the red carpet because apparently it's racist to protect our own borders from the invading masses. In case you weren't aware, more than 1 million illegal aliens have crossed the southwest U.S. border in the past 6 months, not including April. Another 1.7 million crossed in fiscal year 2021. Now, we deported hundreds of thousands of them under Title 42. That was a Trump-era immigration policy that let us immediately send them back home or to Mexico in the interest of public health, but the Biden administration is ending that program in May, which even Democrats say will trigger an avalanche of illegal immigration worse than the one we're already buried under. And with that wave will come more cover for smugglers, traffickers, criminals, and gangbangers who get through while border agents are busy dealing with women and children, which means more migrants will be crossing that river. More innocent children will get dragged for miles along dangerous roads, aboard the roofs of trains, and through a desert. More border agents will risk their lives every day to catch the thousands of single adults that pour through. More officers will be assaulted with rocks and bricks and bottles. More National Guardsmen will be targeted by cartels and drug runners. And more Americans like Bishop Evans will pay the price. And this administration does not care. But I do, and you should. This is Bishop Evans. He died last week in service to people who had no right to be here and who the Biden administration believes are more important than him. And you. And that's your Reality Check, America. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube and Rumble pages, like us on Facebook and Twitter, and stay sane out there.